Hi, my name is Axel Lopez, and this is my video for the extra credit. I'm gonna talk about one of the biggest problems there is, which is waste and waste management. This is a huge problem that it's not only the US but also in communities like Juarez or Mexico, because there they have a very poor waste management. It's something we create every day, but sometimes barely think about, and it's causing one of the biggest problems in the planet and on the people. So the world in general generates over 2 billion tons of solid waste each year. The US generates 290 million tons, and a huge part of that isn't managed properly. A lot of them ends up in landfills, where it takes decades or even centuries to break down. Or worse, they sometimes end up in the ocean, where it kills marine life and enters our food chain. Even food waste is a big problem in this. Like when it rots, it releases methane, which we talked about, which is a powerful greenhouse gas. And so the three major stakeholders I found were local communities, governments and cities, and future generations. In local communities, uh, I'm talking specifically, more not specifically, but more on the ones that live near landfills or incinerators. These are areas that are often that have very polluted air and water. They also have bad smells and even higher risk of respiratory disease. It's also an environmental justice issue, because these areas are very low income, so they don't choose to live it near these landfills. They are practically obligated because of their income. Governments and cities, they spend billions each year on waste collection and disposals. Bad waste systems are also led to dirty streets, tourism decline, and even rat infestations, like how in New York or some others, or Paris, where there are a lot of rat infestations because of poor management waste. No, sorry, poor yeah, poor waste management. Another one is our future generations. Our trash todays will become the crisis tomorrow. Like in almost all of the environmental problems we have, it'll be their problem tomorrows. These landfills don't disappear, and plastic never fully goes away. Uh, this problem affects people near me, or not people I know, because it affects all of them, but people near me because I live in Juarez, and the management here is very poor. And near some places of the cities, they're very close to incinerators, and it affects them even more than it affects me. They could have respiratory issues, polluted air, and polluted water. This issue caught my attention because it's a very avoidable issue, but we just keep making it worse by having poor management. We have tools like recycling, composting, and waste to energy systems, which recycling, composting, and all of them are often not used in communities like in Juarez. In the US, it is more practiced, but not in places like Juarez or Mexico. Um, because of lack of access and education. From chapter 15 of our textbook, I learned how important the reduce, reuse, recycle system is, especially the reduce part. So this affects me and my community in Juarez and El Paso too, since this pollution goes all the way to El Paso, since we're so close to. They also burn it illegally, and what I would do is tell my friends and family to cut back on single-use plastics, reuse more, and support policies for better recycling systems, especially because landfills around here are almost full. Waste may seem like just trash, but it's actually a global emergency. Managing better and managing in it sorry managing better and having a better education on it will make for a cleaner air, less climate change, and a safer future for all of us. And I hope that one day education on that in Mexico will be better. And yes, thank you for watching.